As I'm talking to you now, President John Dramani Mahama ewo Lusaka in Zambia na oko state visit. Na enomu ena on Zambia abanya tenase assigning a visa free agreement. Unim say President Mahama to kwan de okwa odebiba or to kwan bia emfaso eba na kwantuo no so. They are finding ways and means to make sure say Ghana passport and be more stronger and then stronger. Na enyo no nko a ono Okudzeto Ablakwa foreign affairs minister ena ekoko PM ho. Na when him say President Mahama etu kwan say ya eyana questions bebre ena mframo mu. Na eyana enkrofo binum ebisa ne say na omampanyin ne jet ben no de koye onhanye. Oye ne dien of commercial dear eyana enkrofo bebre eyede ebisa ehun questions. Na niye abeto abontin so ne say President Mahama he himself no leaders around the world ena friend enti onim so din kan eko Dubai from Dubai na okopie mu Zambia sa Dubai na offly eko ye no eye Dubai fuo na Dubai aban ena ya arrangement di omujet eyede eba be fan Okudzeto responding to that. From there no so Okudzeto amayaya where say so far so good no Ghana your passport ni one of the most valuable passport ayewo sisia ewo Africa na yebekwa akoti Okudzeto na yababe disa post we hunkomo.
If you have seen in recent times attempts to say that President Mahama is probably falling in love with private jets, this is a different kind of private jet arrangement. It is because of the honor, the high demand, and the very great prestige that President Mahama has brought to the office of the President of Ghana, that he's so well sought after. He's in such high demand that world leaders are not taking no for an answer. They are not looking at his calendar, at his schedules, whatever they will do to airlift him to their countries and send him wherever he has to be next. They are doing that. And so for the record, that is the reason why you saw a different kind of jet here. Those of you who were at the airport with us, that explains it. I heard some of you say, Ghana flag or jet. So, so it was a special jet from the ruler of the UAE. It was a similar arrangement with Qatar. On our way here this evening, Secretary to the President says we are in crisis. What do we do? The Africa Union Summit next week. Virtually all the leaders have requested for bilaterals, and international organizations are requesting for side events. So if the president is to even spend 10 days in Addis Ababa, he can't. And now we don't know who to offend, because this one, you can't use your private jet to take the president away from us. And that is the crisis we have. Who to politely say, let's postpone, let's reschedule, and all of that. So we all must be proud. President Mahama has restored the honor, the prestige to the high office of president. And Ghana has taken its rightful place in the Committee of Nations. Now the Ghanaian passport is one of the most valuable. You've seen all the rankings. Other countries are putting pressure on their presidents, teasing their president. On social media, it's very interesting. There's a particular country that say they want to borrow our president for just 1 week. So we now have about 50. We now have about 50 countries that with the visas that you can travel to. And Since independence, since 1957, if President Mahama alone has done 15, imagine if all his predecessors were doing that. And at this rate, by the time he leaves office, we may be approaching 70 or 80 countries. Visa waiver agreements and dignified travel by Ghanaians.
So this is a Foreign Affairs Minister, Okudzeto Ablakwa na mutini nkano. Yeah, it is nice. Ni aban we no, ni omu ye nyina ne say they want to make sure say your passport na ye kura no are strong. But to be very honest with you, I don't think say me kwa Zambia kwa bibi. Me nya sure say me kwa Zambia akwa bibi wa Zambia. I'm not sure. Ebia Zambia fuono omune be rush to Ghana. But me sure say Zambia ni be rush to countries like South Africa. It makes sense. You understand? Countries like Kenya, yes, it's good. Countries like Ethiopia, countries like Morocco, what I see. Yes, we are good. Now Zambia, Kurasiwi, Ghana ni kwa then was Zambia. Ghana ni kwa then was Zambia. Okudzeto, what are we going to do in Zambia? Southern African countries, I think it is South Africa and Namibia a country I am dying to visit in Southern Africa. Yes. In Southern Africa. It is Namibia and then South Africa. I don't know. South Africa, they no more visa-free agreement but your friends say, oh, Namibia na minim. There are better countries in Africa na Zambia. Ghana was Zambia. Na omo manya who disrespect you say you share man daddy. They don't even know fugu. Ade we are sha. Munya nkurase fuwa. Zambia nkwane hu fugu say a man daddy. Sa kurasi we mi go ede. Kwa sign visa agreement with Zambia for what? Sa kuru. Basa. Let's get serious in this country. Media is good, but media Zambia de nyukura Ghana ni go Zambia. Yes, country like Singapore, you don't want free visa, good. Philippines, good. We countries. Now Zambia, Kumasi Kuraya better than our capital. Who go there was Zambia? Now, let's kill the jãndam. This guy's name is Joshua Zubunti Zato. And Tewabe Posti will say, President Mahama heads to Dubai in special aircraft provided by UAE ruler. Said na me kano. Sa aircraft na or tamde free Ghana the call Dubai no. Enye abany enye Ghana aircraft and say enye aircraft be a Ghana ne renti ye. That be a Dubai for no mu friend no and a dio mu jet back Ghana pefano. So this is what he wrote. Was say quid pro quo. In politics, there are no free lunches. Politics is governed by rational self-interest. So our president gets to fly in a private jet. In return, what will the government of Dubai get? Again, we are told the presidential jet has been fixed and returned to Ghana. Why won't our president use that one? So Nepal will say, politics mo free lunches in your yes, I say, Okurumensana Messumin Uru dear, Chimachina Messumin Chuachi. You understand? And you know who say, politics mo, ana amanyo semu leadership mo, Bibianiwa a free, no who say, Dubai 40 me form jet baby for Ghana president free. And they need something in return. Ye Ghana for ye nim. Ghana by me mo be in return. Because I know who say free lunches any among yourself. Na onyan and say Adena President Mahama fan new jet a jet because what to say jet na the call France say ye kwa repair we a jet na back to Ghana. nti adentina president na use eno or use obi aircraft nti o so kire say agreement bi akoso deep down o so kire say agreement bi ayeden akoso deep down wa Ghana ban edi jet no ekwa akofuru jet na watua bibi in return and as why ye bibi nso dia more in return onu hu ne say nye free. That is according to Zato. Now say if the government knows say Dubai for will be demanding something in return from them. Now say sadly ni huge. Adi ombe demanding in return no a huge than your friends are using your money to hijack. Other than the president in hijack rather. Because the thing is more like me to be fee. Now our office now I invite him say, oh, mommy have me home for pet car. Wow, be small car back. I'm an afraid waba baby, I met ya be family ma sign the mako. I me go through officer. Me mouse car, and you also the car be family. So what will you get in return? Me to me fear now friend is a member. And I'll say, me the car at the baby family. And I'll do car be family. Me confuse who can have a family because me tea and me bicycle for me nibi. I don't have. So what the family say we know that beside BB in return there. What do you mean? You understand? It doesn't make sense. And the moment our move president nature say or move to buy a phone, they need him more than Mahama need them. That is why they call him. But Okudzeto wanted to clear the air for everybody to know, say, there's nothing like a binary private jet. Any country BR right now is calling for the president. They are calling for him to come. Any country be a friend BR so the aircraft be fun. So let us cool down. Thank you.